Hello all! In this video, we are going to discuss the comparison between Odoo versus ERP Next. Odoo is a fully integrated, customizable and an open source suite for the business applications that helps to manage each and every process in your organizations like the customer relationship management, e-commerce, billing, accounting, manufacturing, sales management, inventory management, HR management and so on. And these modules aims to effectively and seamlessly communicate with each other and exchange the informations. And here you can see the dashboard of the Odoo, and here you can see the dashboard of the ERP Next. So ERP Next is a fully open source ERP system for companies of different size. So basically we can say that both Odoo as well as the ERP Next are open source solutions that offers a full featured business management tool. However, but one need to understand that both are different entities and differ in terms of their features, functionalities, price, installation and many other things. And when it comes to the applicability in business, of course we can say that Odoo is most advantage or more advantageous than the ERP Next service. So here you can see that Odoo offers n number of modules, and you can also see that from the apps also. So Odoo offers n number of modules and plugins, whereas the ERP Next, here you can see the set of modules that comes under the ERP Next. So we can say that Odoo offers an n number of modules as well as the plugins that the ERP Next does not suit. And moreover, as compared to ERP Next, the Odoo offers two types of hosting, that is on-premise as well as the cloud, whereas the ERP Next is limited to cloud. Thus, based upon the feasibility of businesses, the organization can choose its host options in Odoo, and they can endure the benefits of both on-premise hosting as well as cloud. So with ERP Next, we can say it has limited or limited to cloud itself. So these are the basic comparison we can say in terms of Odoo as well as the ERP Next. So here you can see the overview or the dashboard of the Odoo with different sets of modules, and from the apps also you can get n number of modules also. Now let's have a look on the features one by one and let's discuss the comparison basically. So first of all, we are going to take the CRM module. So basically CRM is a software that enables you to have a good relationship with your customer. So when you open this module itself, you can see overview, or we can say a pipeline view. So from the CRM itself, first of all you will get this pipeline view of from where you can see all your opportunities, and you can also see other related informations like the revenue expected as well as the tag, then the priority as well as the scheduled activities from the pipeline itself. And as a user interface, we can also say that with Odoo CRM, it helps to provide different sets of views also for the users, like the campaign view. We have also have the list view, then comes the calendar view, and then we have this pivot view, graph view, as well as this dashboard, cohort view, dashboard view, map view also. And also we can also see all the activities that is scheduled to each and every opportunities and all. So basically we can say that with this overview or with this different types of views itself, it provides a clear-cut picture of all the activities or all the operations that are happening within the opportunities, or we can say within the organizations, and different stages through which the opportunities are taken in a single glance from the dashboard view of Odoo CRM itself. Now let's have a look on the dashboard view of ERP Next. So here you can see the overview of ERP Next, and here we have different sets of module. So here, yeah, so this is the dashboard, or we can say the overview of the CRM module, since we have selected the CRM module over here. So here we can see, like, you have this sales pipeline reports maintenance. So obviously we can say that in case of ERP Next, we don't have this pipeline analysis as compared to Odoo. So as a user interface, we can say it is little bit confined to its smaller functionalities, like that. So here you can see it does not provide this pipeline management and all. So here we can see, and here we have the option to view the dashboard. So here, so this is how its CRM dashboard looks like, where you have this incoming leads, opportunity trends, graph view and all. So here we can say that its view are obviously limited for the user to understand. So right now we don't have any kind of leads and opportunity created, that's why it's showing blank. So moreover, we can say that with the view itself, it is little bit confusing, or would be confusing for the users. But whereas in case of Odoo, we have different sets of view, and it is really very easy to understand the different things that is happening and all. Now let's go to Odoo and see how we can create the leads. So in Odoo, we have the option over here to create the lead. So when you open this itself, you have a wide variety of options. That is, to view itself, we have different options, that is the list view, Kanban view, calendar view, then pivot, as well as we have this graph, as well as to view the activities that is scheduled to each and every lead. So in the lead itself, you have different sets of views, and also have different filters, as well as group by options. And in the options, that is to add the custom groups itself, you also have yet another sets of options, wide set of options that you can provide, on the basis of which you can group by your leads. So you have all this feature in case of Odoo. So from here you have the option to create the lead. So here, yeah, so this is how the form page of the leads look like in case of Odoo. So here you have the option to mention the name, or here you can provide the name, mention the probability. Here you can provide the customer details and their company name, address and all. And here you can mention the contact name, email and all. And here have the option to mention the salesperson, and also to create different sets of sales team, and have the option to mention over here. And also have the option to mention the priority, that how much prior is this lead to your organization. So to basically understand that, we are setting this priority, and also have the tag option. Then under extra information tab itself, you have different sets of tracking, like company, also then campaign, medium, source and all. So here we have yet another set of features that makes your lead more informative and all. So when you create the lead, so from here you can create your lead, you can provide the details over here. And when you save this itself, you have the option whether to convert it to opportunity or mark it as a loss. So from the form view itself, you have the option to directly convert it into opportunity, or whether if you want to mark it as a loss. So this is how in case of Odoo we create the lead, or we have the form. So we can take one already created lead. So in this lead, you can see you had this option, or all these informations are filled, and here you have the option to convert it to opportunity, or otherwise mark it as lost. So on a single click itself, what you can do is that you can convert this lead to opportunity. So before converting into that itself, we have a different sets of additional functionality to check, that is whether we want to convert into a new opportunity, or whether we want to merge it with an existing opportunity. So with Odoo we have this option, and also we have the options regarding the customers also, that is whether we want to create a new one or link it with the existing one. Or if you don't want to create a new customer, you can select the option like do not link it to the customer. and based upon these functionalities or based upon the features that you're providing over here, you have the option to convert it or to create it as an opportunity. That is, we can say that is Odoo with a single click and with a clear cut of things, we can directly convert a lead into opportunity. And here you can see when this lead is converted into opportunity itself, another set of new buttons or new options comes. That is, whether you want to convert into a new quotations, or whether you want to mark it as a new rental order, then to mark it as a won, or you want to mark it as a lost. So these are yet another, we can say, different stages through which we are taking our opportunities. After, since the lead is converted into opportunity, next set of stages we are going to take through this is also shown over here in the form view itself. So basically, when a lead is converted into opportunity, obviously you can see this opportunity in the pipeline itself, and from here you have the option to send the message to the corresponding person, and you can also log a note, and from here also you have the option to schedule the activity for this particular opportunity. From here also you have the provision to provide or schedule the activity, and you can also have the provision to schedule the activities from the pipeline itself that we have seen in the first case. So obviously, when a lead is converted into opportunity in case of Odoo CRM, obviously that would be seen in case of the pipeline itself. So when you take this my pipeline, obviously you would be able to see this opportunity over here. That is, over here you would be able to see those opportunity. Now let's see in case of ERP next. So here we have the option. So here you have the options under sales pipeline, that is to create the lead. So here you can see the already created lead, and from here you can create a new lead. So here you have the certain informations to provide on, that is the person name, organization name, so and organization name, email address, source, campaign and all. And further you have certain options over here. So right now I have created one lead and I am saving this option. So when I save this, you can see this lead is created. Here you can see the lead is created, and instead of what we seen in case of Odoo, here we have the option to add this to opportunity. So here we can see we don't have the option here itself to either mark it as a lost and all. So here we don't have this option. So here we have this option to convert into opportunity or to add it to opportunity, whereas in case of Odoo CRM we have seen we had different sets of features or different sets of options to add upon, that is to convert it to opportunity, or whether you want to convert into rental orders, or whether you want to mark it as a lost and all. So here if I click on this, you can see it is converted, or here you can see the new opportunity. So basically this is the page where it is showing that it is converted into opportunity. Then similarly you have this contact info and all options over here you have. Then if I save this, obviously this would be converted into opportunity, and then you have the options to add quotations. So here you can see with the interface itself, the user interface itself, you have a different, as we have seen in case of Odoo. With Odoo the interface is really very pleasing to see as well as to deal with. So with Odoo you have, means with the interface itself, it looks very clear about what all features or through what all functionalities the entire process is going through. So with Odoo it is clear cut and all, but with this ERP next, you can see it have this options, means it is little bit very dull, we can say, to have a overview of this. That is, the interface is looking really little bit dull than the Odoo. So here you have the options to add quotations and all, and here you have the option to mention it as loss. So this is how you can see it converts to quotations. So whereas in case of Odoo, when you mark it as new quotations, automatically you can see that when we want to convert this opportunities into quotations, its status also changes, like the quotation send sale order, and other functionalities, whether to confirm and add order lines and all. So with this you can see here you won't see different stages in this form view itself. So instead of that, you will have this type of view. So this is how we can say, in case of ERP Next, you can create a lead and convert into opportunity and then convert it to quotation. So here you can see the interface is little bit dull, or as compared to Odoo, it is comparatively very dull, we can say, as interface. Whereas with Odoo itself, you can see it will give us a step by step of overview of everything or the process that is happening internally. So we can say the interface of CRM is little bit, or we can say, is much better than that of the ERP Next. So this is how we can say the basic comparison we can do with. Then when you come to the configurations or the settings of the CRM itself, so in CRM we have different options for lead nourishing. So in Odoo CRM we have the different options to generate our leads. That is, first of all, through the incoming mails. So we can create the leads from the incoming mails, and when you scroll down, you also have certain lead generation methods like visit to lead, lead enrichment, and lead mining, and Outlook CRM extensions and all. So with this visit to lead option, what happens is that it converts our website visitors into lead. So basically what they do is that they perform the data enrichment based upon the IP address. So we have this feature in case of Odoo CRM. Then we have this lead enrichment. So basically it enrich your lead automatically with the company data that is based upon their email address. So when you enable this option itself in the form view, or we can say in the form of the lead also, you will have the option to enrich. So we also have this option. So with this we can say that even with the email address of a particular person itself, we can convert that into lead. Then we have this lead mining option. So basically it allows us to generate leads from different bases or criteria, that is based upon the country, industry and size. So obviously based upon different criterias we can set the leads and all. So these are different options or lead generations method that we have in case of Odoo CRM. Whereas in case of ERP Next, we don't have this option over here. Then if you are seeing the case of here, in case we have this customer option. So from here you can create a new customer from here. So with customer details itself, you have these options, that is the primary details and primary address details. From here you can create your new customer in case of ERP Next. Whereas in case of Odoo itself, you also have the option to create the customer with wide functionalities, or we can say a wide set of features, we can say. So from here you can create your customers, and here you can mention whether it's a particular individual or company, and can mention the details and all. And here itself you can add different set of address for a single customer. That is, you can also provide the invoice address, delivery address, private address and other address and all. Whereas with ERP Next, we have seen we don't have this feature to add different set of address for creating our customers. So with CRM, we can say Odoo CRM, we have this functionalities or different sets of functionality under different sets of menu itself. We can say it is placed with different sets of menu itself. And here we also have a different, means only a limited set of views, that is the Kanban view, and we also have this dashboard image and all. then this is, and when we are coming into its reporting section, so here you can see we have this report option. So with this report option you have this report that lead details, sales and all. So let's have a look on this. So yeah, so here you can see the details regarding the sales. So this provides a reporting sections which in case of the sales happened in the CRM. So here you have this company name and from date and to date options. Then other features or other views we are not having over here, whereas we can say, and other we have this report. So for that we have to create the lead, they are saying, that's why it's not showing over here. Whereas when you come to Odoo, when you take the reporting, you have different reporting, that is for lead also, pipeline activities and all. We have different sets of reporting provided over here. So with this itself you have the different measures to add upon on the basis of which you want to make this reporting more effective. And here you also have the different views, bar chart, also line, as well as the pie chart, and also have different, that is dashboard, then pivot, graph, as well as the list view also. So also you have different options over here to add upon, or you can see where it shows the overall leads as well as day-to-day opportunities, and based upon sales teams, media and all you can see, and also have the different filters to add upon, and also have this option to make the comparison. So with this we can say that with CRM, or we can say with Odoo CRM, its reporting is very effective than the ERP Next, as we have seen with different sets of views and all we can say. So this is a basic comparison that we can make with the ERP Next and Odoo with its lead, opportunities, as well as reporting sections, then with customers, as well as we have seen its interface and all. So these are the common comparison that we can do with this, with the Odoo CRM as well as the ERP Next CRM. So as overall we can say that ERP Next may be an extremely old world cloud-based ERP which is useful for small as well as a little large enterprises. But to that business groups who are mean to take their business global or having an international ambition, we can say that Odoo is likely the best, or it comes with many such functions that are required to run an international business. So as overall we can say that Odoo is much better than the ERP Next. Thank you for watching this video. If you are interested in knowing more about this or looking for any Odoo implementation or customization in your business, just drop your request to odoo@cybrosys.com.